Make sure this is going to work. Can you guys hear me? I'm sorry if I sound like death. Apparently, there's a thing where if the weather changes a lot, it kind of messes with your nose and throat and stuff. So I'm a little under the weather and a little annoyed right now. Just so you all know, this is going to be a live interrogation. If the subject decides to show up, he's already half an hour late in your human time, and my patience is running thin. So you're all aware of what's going to be happening. It has been confirmed that Shiro is not Shiro, and as suspected, he is in fact a clone of sorts. We do not know the whereabouts of our Shiro, so the purpose of this interrogation is for me to try and find out information and find out where my Shiro, our Shiro, is. So I highly doubt this is going to go well. As you can see, it's already off to a wonderful start with him not being here. Needless to say, well, thank you for coming.
Yeah. I don't really have a choice in here.
All right then.
I'm all hooked up with my video and stuff.
You'd be able to figure it out sooner.
Well
then.
So, come you're not just coming down to the cell?
I think you know very well why I'm not coming down to the cell.
Okay, so what do you want to know? Last I know, you all accused me of being not Shiro, and you jumped me, so.
Yes, and we stand by that. So if you would be so kind to tell us where Shiro is, that would make things so much easier for all of us.
Yeah, that's pretty confusing. I don't exactly know not being the real Shiro, I guess.
I'm sorry to hear that. So what do you know then?
I know that I don't know anything anymore. Pretty sure I was Shiro, so maybe you could tell me why I'm not Shiro. I feel like Shiro.
You look like him too.
So I'm not sure what makes me not.
Are you really trying to make this difficult? Are you really not aware?
No.
Okay.
I don't know what to do with this.
Have you ever noticed that you have something right around here that maybe most people don't have?
My wait. Oh, there's yeah. Well, yes. Didn't really take note of it. What are you saying about my scar?
I'm almost positive our Shiro does not have that.
Guess I can take your word for that. Your Shiro. Well, then what does that make me?
An imposter, I guess.
Someone who looks a lot like Shiro? Someone that's very good at looking like Shiro?
You don't think it's possible to create that?
You know what? I've seen some pretty weird stuff.
If people can create armies of robots that look exactly the same, why can't they create a clone that looks just like someone else?
I think you're right. You know, I mean, I didn't know that I was the wrong one, but I think I know that there's more.
Yes.
When I was escaping the Galra ship, I saw another Shiro just on the table. I thought I was just pretty out of it, you know, weird stuff like that.
So you know that there's more of you.
I guess I do now.
And
Do
you
you
don't
think of
think
it that
that's
way?
important.
I did. Well, no.
Right. Okay. So you escaped a Galra ship, and there was another Shiro there.
Yeah.
Who looked just like you.
More like this. Less like the hairy guy that I showed up as.
Okay. That's good to know.
What? How did you know that I wasn't uh, yours? Or, you know, or your Shiro?
I suppose it's the little things.
Okay. Guess I wasn't as good at my job.
I worry that you do know a lot more than you should, though. You tell me something.
Yeah.
Where did Shiro and I have our first date?
The mess hall or the dining room, and then elsewhere from there. Cool.
You do know more than I feel that you should.
I knew enough to think that I was mean. I had no reason to believe I.
Hagar has done stranger things.
Has she?
I'm sure she has.
She probably wouldn't like to see this.
I'm sure she'll see it somehow. I mean, if she isn't seeing it right now.
Oh yeah, that's me, isn't it?
Most likely.
What's she gonna do to me if she finds out?
I'm not really concerned with what she's going to do to you.
Okay.
Not to be rude, but I'm more concerned with the real Shiro.
I can see why.
Thought after a few blows to the head you would admit to everything, but I should have known it wasn't going to be that easy.
To the head.
Do you want to repeat that?
A few blows to the head.
Yes. So you really can't tell me anything useful, can you?
I honestly kind of wish I could.
Is there anything else you can tell me about your time on the Gora ship? Lovely. This is going fantastic. Karen is going to love this. Let's see. I know. To answer your question, the whole point of a clone is that they blend in. They are meant to look exactly like the person they were created to be. It has nearly all the memories that Shiro has. Unfortunately, none of his information has been very helpful. Aside that, There is another Shiro. He knows about the ring. He knows, he has his memories, I assure you. Has to be. What is he up to? Hagar has to be behind this. Look, I understand and I appreciate your concern for this clone. Whether he has feelings or not, I guarantee you that this is not the real Shiro, and I need you all to understand that. And please. You're all right.
Mm-hmm.
Just decided to take a little walk.
No, I just... guess I decided that I couldn't put up a front anymore.
Well, that's good. Glad you dropped the act.
Well, you could call it an act, or just kind of... the other guy got turned off. He's not really needed anymore.
What's that supposed to mean? Tell me. What's that supposed to mean?
There's no need to pretend to be the correct Shiro anymore.
Right. So if you're done pretending, then perhaps you can tell me where the real Shiro is.
Well, he really wasn't pretending. He didn't know. I didn't know. But now that part is just gone, so it's just... she's just watching now. She's kind of taking it over.
What can I do for her?
It's not like a two-way thing.
Well, you can tell her that if she'd like to meet one-on-one, I'd be more than willing. Lovely. Oh, good. Go back.
That wasn't my fault.
Okay. All right then. Suppose you can't tell me anything different than the other one.
Shiro?
Well, no, it's not Shiro.
About the witch?
I suppose anything is helpful.
What is so different about this Shiro? He was working perfectly fine.
He wasn't working perfectly fine.
Nothing different about the other. How do you even know that the Black Paladin is the original to begin with?
The Black Lion would know.
Hmm?
The lions are a lot smarter than humans.
Well, the lion became, or rather, sorry, Shiro became the paladin as who he was, but that Shiro, from the start, since day one, since he showed up, could have been a clone to begin with.
Right? I don't think the lion would have allowed that.
A clone? He's a good man. He's just a clone.
What
I
I mean...
pilot the lion.
What?
I pilot the lion.
Great. Why are you even here?
I was sent here.
Okay, I'm starting to prefer the previous one. I know not Shiro. I know that Hagar is spying on all of us. Just, I want to know where the real Shiro is.
But that's just it. What if the real Shiro isn't the Shiro that you know?
Okay, then who's the Shiro that was on the Golver ship?
Just another.
Why are there multiple? Why does there need to be multiple?
The Galra saw potential in him in many ways. He's Mr. Nice Guy who can go where he wants and do as he pleases.
Well, I know for a fact you're not the original Shiro we had, clone or not. And we like him back.
So you just want a different one?
Sure.
You're not pleased with this version?
Want the same one back I had.
You can have one from earlier.
I don't understand why we needed to switch out Shiro in the first place.
This version was the newest and the most perfected, so it was able to infiltrate like she wanted.
Okay. Well, we've found her out, so she can stop.
So then you don't need a Shiro at all.
No, we need our Shiro.
What for? You have a paladin for each lion.
I am not a paladin. That's
I
Shiro.
believe the fact that you're able to pilot a lion, that would be the only requirement. I don't think just
Okay.
anyone. Well, apparently Black's not too picky.
No, the paladins need Shiro to lead them.
What's wrong with you?
I'm not here to lead them. I'm here to lead them, but that's not my job.
Isn't it?
Keith is more concerned with various things, and his attention with piloting Black isn't the best.
But you know, if you needed him, he'd come back. He also found his mother. What else does he have to look for?
I just don't think. And as great as Keith is as a paladin, I don't think he's cut out to be the leader of Voltron.
So you'd prefer Shiro? Any other Shiro?
I want our Shiro.
How can you trust Shiro over again?
Shiro didn't lie to me. Shiro got lost.
Maybe he just left.
He didn't
Maybe
leave.
he was told to switch out. Disappeared, and then this one got put in his place.
I know what you're trying to do.
Hmm.
It's not going to work.
I'm answering your questions. This is your interrogation.
Well, you haven't told me how to get my Shiro back yet.
I don't know.
I don't believe you.
If there's one thing about Shiro, this Shiro, I could say, you just don't lie. And other Shiro wasn't lying and he didn't know anything. I'm not lying. There's a part of me that still is Shiro.
I suppose you have all the same memories as every other one.
Up until a certain point, yes.
Do you know how many of you there are?
No. I think there's at least 3, maybe.
3. Does that include the Shiro I was talking to before you turned him off?
Well, the same one.
So there's a third that I don't know about.
There's the one that was on the ship that I was on. And then there's the one that you know, the original or not, or what have you.
How do you know that the original wasn't the one on the ship?
The one that I saw?
Yes.
I guess I don't know. He looked kind of turned off, like deadpan, sort of inactive, I guess.
If the original Shiro is a clone, why wouldn't they be able to turn him off?
Oh.
So who's the third?
Then maybe there's only two. Can you not go on without him?
I could, but he's a member of the team.
The team that just doesn't really seem to need a sixth person.
What you're saying is, in a way, if Karan just decided to not put me in the pod because he knew all of Altea was going to die and there'd be no other Alteans. So what's the point of leaving too? You don't just abandon the people you care about.
How can you ever trust me again, Shiro? Can you expect all of the paladins to as well?
It took the paladins long enough to find out. Even if I can't trust you, still I would have some peace of mind knowing that Shiro was safe. I really shouldn't be telling you all of this.
I mean, I already know it. Is it supposed to be something Shiro knows?
It's different when Shiro's not actually here.
Well, I already know. I know the way he feels. The way I feel.
I don't think that really matters.
No? It's not. It's not why you have to find the other one?
No.
I may not be the original, but I'm still Shiro. I'm not something else.
I'd say you are.
What would you say I am?
Awful.
It's a descriptive word. It's fine. Then, if there's no Gulra to fight anymore, then what does it really matter if she's spying? We're all on the same team now, right?
No.
No?
Hagar is absolutely out of her mind, and whether there was no war or war, I would not work with her. I would not trust her. She has lost her mind. Everyone knows it.
Does she not work with Voltron?
I'm sure she does.
And are you not allied with Voltron now?
What?
Voltron. Not your enemy anymore.
That does not mean Hagar's not my enemy.
Well, what harm can she do all by herself?
Plenty. Have you met her?
Mm-hmm.
Having fought her one-on-one, I know what she's capable of. She's brilliant. You're not going to help me here, are you?
And I don't know what else I can do for you.
Go back to Hagar?
Mm. And then
Then what?
if I go back to Hagar,
She's either going to use you to spy or find some other way. So,
just want me to leave.
you aren't really proving to be of any use. I'd like to be better off going to find him myself.
I'm a better tool for her than
What?
mm.
I'm going to find him.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Maybe he's on that ship. Maybe the blue paladin isn't telling you something.
I have ways I can find him.
So you've no use for me then?
What?
So you've no use for me then?
You seem to enjoy your stay at the castle lately. If you want to hang around, be my guest.
In here?
Yes. Your Hagar would appreciate knowing what all the paladins are up to.
Sorry, I'm not the right one.
Do you expect me to accept your apology?
Nope.
Fantastic. And there's nothing else you would like to tell me?
I know what he knows.
But you don't know where he is.
I came out of the tube and found my way to Voltron. With all of his knowledge, thinking that's what I was supposed to do.
You say, why? What did you think you were supposed to do?
Find Voltron?
For what purpose?
That was where I was supposed to be.
I'm quite sure you knew that you were going to be spying.
You say so.
You admitted yourself that Hagar is watching, and obviously you know that there's multiple Shiros.
Well, I told you before that it wasn't an act. Not until now, where she just shut off that part.
For what reason? She just decided to shut half of you off.
What was the point of keeping pretending any longer?
You're really no different than the other.
I tried. I thought I was just being me. But I am me. All I know is that I am Shiro.
Not the one I'm looking for.
Yes, I know. I'm the wrong one.
How come I'm able to tell the difference but you're not?
Well, it's becoming clear. Apparently, people who seem to think it are telling me that what I was doing was wrong. But the only memories that I have are of being Shiro, so that's all I can.
I think some of the paladins still have their doubts about this whole thing. At least I can tell them that you really are just another Shiro. Maybe Pidge will be able to find out something more. While I tried to find the original Shiro.
What difference does it make?
You may understand his feelings, but you can't understand.
Hmm? Can't understand what?
Don't worry about it.
Can't understand yours?
You'd think you'd understand them a little better, but I don't think you do.
I think I understand them very well.
Maybe you think you do.
I think we spend a lot of time together.
Regardless of whatever feelings there might be. As I said, I won't abandon a team member.
And even though I was completely unaware of what I was, I'm not a member. I'm just the wrong woman.
I don't know what you're trying to do.
Understand?
Understand what?
What is to come of me? But it doesn't really matter because I'm not the right one anyway, so just a broken tool.
You're not the right one.
You've said that.
And I have my telling. As simple as that.
You broke up. You what?
I said I have my ways of knowing, and it's as simple as that.
I get that, but I just don't know what I'm supposed to do now if I'm supposed to be a Shiro, but I'm not. But that's all I know.
You can go back to where you came from and
A tube?
on second thought, maybe you should just stay here. Or you don't want to stay anymore.
I don't really want anything. My will isn't really my own.
Right. Well, then you can stay in a cell in the castle until we figure something out.
Figure what out? Is this a regular thing until I tell you where the real Shiro is? Or something useful?
I can find the regular Shiro on my own.
Then you don't need this one. It's just a broken version.
Good company for the paladins.
The wrong Shiro.
If you can turn off one half of you,
Myself.
you can turn off all of you.
Tell me how wrong I am.
What?
Hmm?
Right. You can stay here. I can't let you roam around.
Right.
You'll just end up leaving with a lion or something.
Probably. They're evil.
I'm not saying it's your fault.
Hmm. Yeah. I didn't ask to be made.
I'm sure you didn't. I'm sure Pidge will find some way to fix things.
Are you going to collect them all?
If I have to. We'll just get rid of you first.
So is this what you do now that you don't have an empire to fight?
Do what?
Just find other people who need help, who need saving.
There's nothing wrong with helping people.
Perfectly fine before.
Maybe in your eyes.
Really, no one noticed.
I'm pretty sure I noticed.
But it wasn't enough.
Sometimes you just have to do the best you can.
Why didn't they listen to you?
Everyone is able to form their own opinion.
They listened to the Blue Paladin.
I think all that matters is we have Rachel to help us, and we're going to do great things and just fix things.
Did Lance tell you what he experienced?
They're really important. What if he didn't tell me? Obviously, he doesn't see it as important.
I would think it would be a good clue as to where he might be. You know the lions better than anyone? He really didn't tell you. Well, then what made you think that I was in Shiro all of a sudden?
multiple things.
Multiple things. Well, yeah, you didn't believe for a while, but that didn't help anything. Why did they suddenly do anything about it? You don't even know why they finally turned and all jumped me? You were just happy that they finally believed you?
You could put it that way.
It doesn't bother you in the slightest? And you spend months telling them it was Lance. It said something. And still he hasn't told you why he finally believed you.
Obviously, you know.
I know what happened. I'm just wondering why you don't.
You know, the paladins don't tell me every little thing that happens.
When it involves one of their teammates?
It's Lance.
The Red Paladin. The Red Arm. The old highlight of your lion. You were very close. And your father's sword.
This has only just happened. You can still tell me.
Did they tell everyone else?
How am I to know?
Well, then why would they all jump me? They didn't all have a unified reason.
You're not going to tell me.
I could, I just... wondering why they're leaving you out or not fully including you.
I really don't think it's that big of a deal.
Well, when you find out what happened, which I'll tell you what happened, but not just yet. I think you'll realize it's a very big deal because it's going to be the only clue you have as to where he might be.
They were doubting themselves to begin with. There's still a chance that they don't believe it.
I believed it enough to attack me.
Better safe than sorry.
Isn't that how your team functions? A shred of doubt, and we best put him in a cell just in case. Your doubt wasn't enough for that to happen for a long time.
If something happened to Lance, I'm sure he would have done whatever's best.
Lance?
Yes.
I think he approached me and asked me about it, which is how I know because it wasn't me that did it. It
What?
was Lance received a message in a way. And he asked me why I sent him this message, and I told him I didn't know what he was talking about. So someone else did. And it was me.
If I were Lance, I would be confused by the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. I'm just concerned that you. I don't know.
Don't be concerned for me.
There's a part of me that really can't help that.
Like I said, everything's only just happened. I'm sure he'll tell me in time.
Are you gonna wait for him to tell you?
I might bring it up. I won't make him tell me.
Here's the thing. Laura. A spy infiltrated your team and no one knew until one knew. And that was all that mattered. They're all still very new to teamwork, to paladins, to piloting. I just think they usually there's something about that.
You can't expect young humans to just go into space and know how to do everything.
It's a human trait to trust. And they gained it very easily. They had the help of my face. But they seem to be foolish.
If I were them, I probably would have been the same way.
And probably what?
I would likely be the same way if I were them. But I'm not.
I just want to strengthen your team, I suppose. I would just be concerned that they trusted Shiro over you. Do you think if roles were reversed that it would have ended the same? Perhaps you were a clone and I tried to tell everyone?
I don't think they would have believed you.
No?
No.
So why did everyone believe Lance?
He's not some strange 10,000 some year old alien. Sometimes you just need to hear it from more than one person.
No? Guess I can tell you what happened, or you could wait for Lance to share it with the rest of his team.
I can wait.
And the longer it takes, the more frustrating it will be. Knowing that he has something that you desperately need to know.
There's always other ways.
Find out what happened?
To find out where she is.
And where do you think he is?
I don't know.
You don't have any clues? Any ideas?
If I really, really tried, I might be able to find out. Some kind of clue.
Then you don't need mine.
How do I know you're going to tell me the truth?
I guess you could fact check it against the one that experienced it. But then again, you'd have to talk to him about it. And it seems like you're more in a mood of avoidance.
No, I'm just not going to force him to tell me.
So then what happens when I tell you, and you know, by means of the enemy, and he could have told you weeks ago.
I don't think it'll make much of a difference.
No, you'll be fine with that.
Do I have any other choice?
You do. You know what it is.
Just go on, tell me your side of the story.
Do you remember that battle with the sort of tree beast where we were all in the Voltron and we were in this root trapped and we all went to an astral plane? Well, I don't. I wasn't there. He called out to Lance. To listen. Remember? Delay? It took him a while to show up. And I didn't go. I was stopped. I just kind of thought I blocked it out of my head or something. I don't know. And then Lance told me I said something to him. Told him to listen, but I didn't.
My first thought is, why Lance?
Maybe he was in the seat of the Red Paladin. He sought the help of his right arm, the aid to the head of Voltron. But as someone who knows the lions more than anyone left alive does, I think you would be the first person to be able to make anything of that situation.
It could be a trap.
A trap? And by who? Me?
Oh. How would Shiro even know or be able to do that without physically being there? It's yes.
How did he sort of phase in a way through Zarkon to get his Bayard? Sorry.
You have a cat.
Go away.
Oh, don't leave the cat alone. I don't. It doesn't make sense that he would know where we are or. Hagar is watching everything we're doing. She could be putting him up to this.
She could have him making.
Anything.
She could have him and be making him contact us through the astral plane. Is that? How did he get from inside the Black Lion to nowhere? Where could he have gone?
If I knew, I would have found him by now.
Think. You know the lions.
Nothing can be for sure.
The last we heard of him, the last you saw of Shiro, was in the fight with Zarkon. You weren't in Voltron, but everyone else was in Voltron. Something happened, and he ended up with the Black Bayard. His connection to Zarkon, and how was he connected to Zarkon?
The lion.
Mm-hmm. Moreover, more specifically,
Bayard.
within all these things are connected by one thing.
Why are you doing this?
I can't say anything.
You've said quite a lot.
I haven't said anything that isn't either something that belonged to Shiro or something that happens to me. If I say anything beyond that, I don't know what will happen to me. She can just shut off the fake, whatever version of Shiro. She could probably just shut me off.
You know, there aren't supposed to be more than one.
More than one clone?
There shouldn't be clones at all. When we find Shiro, there can't be two of you.
No.
Anything else I don't know?
Nothing I can help with.
Okay then.
Nothing gained today.
What?
Nothing gained today.
I wouldn't say that.
With all your knowledge of the lions and your newly acquired knowledge from your trip with Voltron, you honestly tell me you don't know anything about this whole astral plane.
If I knew, I would have done something by now.
You didn't know to do anything before. All I'm trying to say is what you wanted from me from the start. Was any idea where he is?
Right. And you've been helpful.
Fine.
Well, if you can't tell me anymore, I suppose we're done here.
Well, what more do you need?
An exact location.
I think I gave it to you.
Well, unfortunately, I'm not going anywhere alone. And I have a paladin that don't know that I have information, and I'd really prefer to hear it from them.
Well, see how long you have to wait until you start looking.
I won't wait too long.
But then what? How will you look if you don't have your clue? Because you don't want mine.
I'll remember yours. My black paladin is out for a clone. I need full precautions.
You don't need any black paladin.
He's still the black paladin to me.
It's still fire.
I'm aware that
What do you think that is?
think what is.
I'm able to fly. Black.
I would say because you were created by Hagar and Hagar knows what she's doing, but I could be wrong.
Hagar is the reason I can fly the paladin, the lion.
No, that's not what I mean.
Because I'm Shiro.
You're not the right Shiro.
Shiro enough for the black lion.
Not Shiro enough for me.
Okay, clear. So you're done with me then?
I suppose so.
She wants to know if you want your brown-eyed version back.
What?
If she wants your brown-eyed version back instead of this one.
Are you not able to change your eye color?
Not me.
Are you done mocking me? Right then.
And there must be something more blissful about his ignorance.
What?
There must be something more blissful about his ignorance.
What's that supposed to mean?
Just go find your paladin. I'm not going anywhere.
You lagged at the beginning. Repeat the first part.
Then go find your paladin. I'll be right here.
Like I said, I can't just go find him yet.
Because you refuse to see what's right in front of you.
I see what's right in front of me.
And that is?
You.
And I am.
Not Shiro.
And Shiro is.
Not here.
And where is he?
That's not something I'm going to say on a live interrogation.
Right.
Like I said, I have some talking to do with my paladins.
You certainly do.
I'm not saying anything that's open.
Well, next time we need a good chat.
I'll go talk to the mic. Can you answer one more question?
Possibly.
Is he safe?
I think so.
All right then.
He's made it this long. What? Off put by my face.
Sure. You should go.
Go.
Nowhere. Just stop. Just. We're done. We're done with this.
Give you all I have.
Great, then. I'm going to see my paladins.
I will be here.
What?
I will be here.
Yes.
Mm.
Is that a problem?
Not really.
I'd love to send you back to Hilltop, but
What's
I...
stopping you?
What?
What's stopping you?
If I give you back, it's just another thing she can use against me.
For a minute there, I thought you were concerned with what she might do with me. I guess that's the same way.
I wouldn't say that exactly. It's more of a... I'm worried what she'll make you do.
Of course.
Why are we still talking?
I don't know. Maybe who's not having the interrogation. You actually find comfort in talking to Shiro?
You're... No.
It can be more of your Shiro if it will make you comfortable.
You can't change what my brain already knows.
Or what mine knows.
Say that again.
Or what mine knows. My nose that you hear it. Never mind.
You can't just do that.
I think if I said what I was going to, you'd probably come right down here and slap me.
And why is that?
It would have made you very upset. I didn't think it in the moment, but stop myself.
It's very kind of you.
Hmm?
Thinking things through.
Yes, I think I won't make the mistake I almost made again. Don't worry.
You're very confusing.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm just confused in general. I'm still talking to you after all.
You are.
I don't want to.
It's funny.
Why is that funny?
Isn't it? I mean, you just can't help the way you feel about this face.
I'm aware.
I can't help the way the things that I know either. Checklist.
And I can't help that. You will likely never understand the million things that I am feeling right now.
He would though, wouldn't he?
What?
He would though, wouldn't he?
He was the one who was always there.
There for what?
Everything?
Your dates?
Not just dates.
Your time together?
I suppose. Not even Karan seemed to understand me the way that he was able to.
I think some measure of me knows how to do that.
Not genuinely.
Very valid point.
Sorry.
You have somewhere to be?
I guess I do.
Nowhere to find this version of me.
You don't need to try and make me feel bad.
Don't really have any reason to.
Because you aren't him.
I've made that painfully clear.
If you weren't staring into my soul, maybe things would be a little different.
Do you want me to stop looking at you?
That doesn't mean she's not watching.
Oh, right.
you need anything.
No.
All right then. I will be off.
Good then.
Thank you for your cooperation.
You're welcome.
Right then. If you need anything, call someone.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.